not happy with what happened there, especially to lose that many points due to someone else.
Everything was said that was needed to be said, I think, at the last race.
Pushed the guy into the wall with 51 Gs, so...
Definitely surprised to hear from me, but it was constructive, cool and respectful.
And I haven't been involved in accidents where I run into people. I mean, I have 0 penalty points as well.
None of us ever want to see another driver injured or in harm's way, or put a driver in harm's way.
No, I think he just misjudged the moment in that corner.
Our focus is solely on this weekend. And
we just have to focus ahead and try to have a good weekend here.
I still think that they're slightly ahead, but I think we can still give them a hard time.
I wouldn't, no. I won't change my approach.
We still have work to do, I think, to really either pull level with them or pull ahead.
Max Verstappen has had another strong start to the race weekend. Unlike in the past, Mercedes did not seem to be too far away, which is significant. Both Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton have demonstrated dominance against Red Bull in the early part of the session. Hamilton was able to secure the third fastest time of 1 minute 17.722 in 25 laps, which is 0.167 seconds slower than Verstappen's quickest time of 1 minute 17.555. However, Hamilton wasn't too far behind, with less than 0.2 of a second separating the two. Valtteri Bottas has secured P1 by defeating both Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. After suffering significant understeer throughout the session, Verstappen has fairly unpleasant session. He ultimately settled into P3. Overall, after a solid Friday morning, Verstappen's car began to have troubles in the afternoon, while Mercedes and Hamilton on the other hand have shown signs of improvement, with both their drivers looking strong. Bottas could play a key role on race day. Hamilton's best time in FP2 is 1 minute 17.039. The duel between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen heated up during FP3. Hamilton topped the session with a remarkable lap of 1 minute 16.826 against Verstappen, who posted the second best time of the session of 1 minute 16.914. During qualifying, Lewis Hamilton showed incredible commitment to secure the pole position. Meanwhile, rival Max Verstappen had to settle with third place after experiencing some difficulties in Q3. In the final Q3 run, Verstappen was stuck behind a strolling Hamilton on the outlap. Hamilton slowed down quite a bit, which even resulted in Sergio Perez missing out on his final run.
We must get them tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to get them.
This has been another psychological edge for Mercedes over Red Bull. Here are some comments from the post-qualifying interviews.
Hey, there's enough of that, enough of that.
I mean, it's so silly, man. I aren't playing any tactics. I don't need to play no tactics, man.
Now, can we just already stop about this? Because we had so many questions about this. It's just ridiculous, honestly. Honestly, the whole Thursday, we've been answering this all the time. So can we just stop about it, please? We are racers, we will race, and of course we're going to race hard, but fair. So we just keep pushing each other.
Battered and bruised, Verstappen started the race third on the grid, right behind Hamilton on a wet track. They were both off to a good start, while Bottas struggles and slipped into the midfield. He eventually misses the braking spot and collided with Norris. The duo then rounded up both the Red Bulls, with Verstappen escaping with repairable damages and was able to make the restart. Hamilton was the only driver on the grid at the restart, making it one of the most unusual starts ever in Formula 1, with the entire grid pitting for slick tyres, which eventually led Hamilton to drop to the back of the field. With Red Bull not able to perform up to speed, Verstappen was stuck at the tail end of top 10 for the majority of the race, finally making it to 10th place, taking the single point. While Hamilton and Mercedes played alternative strategy and reached up to third by the end of the race, Verstappen had an awful weekend. With 2 terrible races in a row, he lost the championship lead.
I mean, again, taken out by Mercedes. And then from there onwards, I was missing my whole side of the car. The whole barge port area was almost impossible to drive, to be honest. And I still try my very best, and I score 1 point. So it's at least something, but it's of course not what you want. I know that when we go again after the break, You know, I will be there again. I'll try my very best.
Hamilton now enters the summer break with a 6-point lead. Overall, Verstappen lost mighty in the last 2 races and will be hoping for a comeback at Spa.